try it again. How are you guys doing tonight? Can you go for Aaron Branch? Very, very funny kid. He's the only comedian in Kansas City who still has all his baby teeth. I love Aaron. He's a friend of mine. I love working with him. He's the only comedian that I know that's ever missed an open mic because he was grounded. And that's true, too. I didn't see him for a couple weeks. I was like, Aaron, where have you been? I failed geometry. He was so excited when I told him I was on Jerry Springer for the intro. I was like, someday when you're old enough, your mom will let you watch the show and maybe you'll catch it. He's small, but he's got a tiny little fist up and he'll just beat the crap out of me when I get back there. So I got a question for you guys. I watch a lot of music videos and I'm at Dave the Buster's a lot because I'm a comedian, I have a rich life. Are we sure that Lil Wayne isn't actually Tracy Chapman with a grill? One is fast car, one steals a car. That's Jesus Christ. I do love being here all the time, but like I said, I was at Dave & Buster's last week, and I saw the weirdest thing. There was a guy there wearing Ugg boots. But his girlfriend was wearing Ugg boots as well, sequin Ugg boots. Is that grounds for justifiable homicide? I'm just curious. If you're a guy wearing Ugg boots, you just need to quit right now. Just quit. Stop. Take yourself out of the gene pool. But I love people watching. Because again, I have a lot of free time on my hands. And there was this couple that I saw come in here, a very, very large couple. They were, okay, nobody tits up on me. I watched you all come in. No one was approaching the land mammal status that these two were at. They were huge, but they were like a 93 Toyota Tercel. And I don't know why it is that the larger you are, the smaller the car. The bellies had to be touching inside that thing. And I know you're all thinking, all right, Chubby, make fun of other people. Look, I have a very simple rule. You want to get in my pants, you have to fit into them. I'm a big guy, it's a fair rule. But I watch these people walking through because, again, I have a lot of free time. And I'm not trying to make fun because it was beautiful watching them walk. It was majestic. I mean, it was like Shrek and Andre the Giant walking. It was like a Nat Geo, like elephants on the Serengeti. It was beautiful. The sun was setting. Lion King theme was in the background. Man, you have a goat in the front row. That's awesome. Trip over myself. But you know, I don't mean to make fun, because I think it's beautiful that they found each other, and they're in love, or they're on the same feeding schedule, or they fell into each other's orbit. Whatever brought those two together. Don't tits up on me now. Stay with me. Stay with me. Because relationships are really hard. Finding people is so difficult. We complicate when we become adults. Like, who here's in a relationship? Make some noise for me. Some of those were stronger than others. There's a couple of relationships that are safe right now. There are a couple of women getting on the ride home tonight. Okay, remember when the fat one was asking about a relationship? You weren't clapping very hard, were you? We gotta talk. You look back at grade school, and if a girl liked a boy, she'd chase him at recess. If a boy liked a girl, he'd chase her at recess. No one chased me at recess. That's the appropriate response. Oh, thank you. I'll fish for a response. I don't care. I'll pander like... I would just hang out underneath the jungle gym, you know, the refuge of the losers. Fat kid, smelly kid, the one everyone thought was gay. Really wish that was 3 different kids. You know, it was just direct. It was more direct back then. Because if you like somebody, all you had to do was just walk up to them and go, hey. And they got the picture. You can't go up to a club and be like, hey, nice skirt. my friend. Sexy does confuse me, though. It really does. Going out to clubs just confuses me. Because I'm kind of an old-fashioned type of guy. Like, not likes the back of the bus and women can't vote, and he's just my roommate, old-fashioned. I just mean like we have no modesty anymore, and I can prove it. Who here is a fan of the G-string? That was just guys, just a couple of guys. We're going and browsing the American Apparel website, and looking for ideas, that's it. Guys, let me help you out with something real quick. That is a piece of string going up the butt, all day long. The sweat and fester, collecting everything going on up there. I will ruin that for you. Well, let me ask you something. You won't look nervous as I look down at you and get closer. If you were to go home tonight and pull down your fellow's pants and do your business that you are obligated to do. Trying to save you $50 on shots, man. Or $40 on a roofie, however you roll, man. But if you were to pull down his pants and he was taking a tube sock and a hair scrunchie down there, would he be getting in tonight? He'd be out the door. Well, she'd be out the door, all right. I didn't need your escape plan. You said yes or no. I didn't hand you a blue book. I need to get an essay on this. Jesus Christ. When you go out to clubs, you see the craziest stuff. Like, you'll see women having these weird-ass fake bumps in their hair. And these terrible orange Oompa Loompa tans. They look like a roast turkey in a fright bag. And they're wearing their little sister's first communion dress, so they're really class. But through all that fake stuff we always talk about, I figured out the one thing that is more fake than anything else. You guys want to know what that is? Yeah. Oh, good. Because I wrote it into that. Renaissance festivals. Because every year when you go to a Renaissance festival, you will find a woman there who's taken everything from around the navel, pushed it up around her chin, parted it down the middle, and called it breasts. Looking for all the world like a bitch trying to sit on her face. Pro tip, ladies, cleavage shouldn't have a belly button. Especially not an Audi, that's just gross. And I don't mean to make fun, because women, you have this amazing ability. Guys don't get to do this, but whatever age, race, whatever size you are, you have this amazing ability to be sexy, no matter what. Because the sexiest thing that a woman can wear, I believe, is confidence. Yeah, my date last weekend by that crap here. But I went home alone. But all I'm saying is just be honest. Because at some point during the night, this stuff has to come off. And when it does, it's like a high-speed shot of an ice cream cone melting. And you can't make that go back. So how do you guys like this cold weather coming on? Jeez. Turn into a town hall real quick. We hate the chubby one. He talks with the cold. Banish him! Look, I'm ready for the summer to come. Because last summer I did something I had never done before, and I went on a field trip. Alright, well, for the rest of you who did not clap and stare at me blankly, I'm going to assume you have jobs with 401ks, and I'll explain what a field trip is. Not a lot of financial planners down on my area, apparently. That is when you go to some exceptionally rural place, and you pay some hillbilly's child bride a whole lot of money. Shorts that come from you. For a canoe that somebody has peed and puked in the weekend before. but Hakuna Matata, circle of life, you're going to pee and puke in it too. And you will spend this entire weekend floating up a river with a bunch of drunken frat boys who will woo at anything. Like that one. We are going to be friends. Because apparently, when you drink enough, wooing is what you do. And these aren't even like real frat boys. This is Southern Missouri. This is like community college frat boys. These guys especially built the airlines. But you can't take away points for enthusiasm because they yell at everything. You got in the canoe! Woo! That girl took off her shirt! Woo! Shoot! I think I have alcohol poisoning. And my friend is mad at me because she booked the site and she's just yelling at me. So you just wanted to bitch and hear yourself complain. Really? Because I just had to wrestle some asshole in a sparkly affliction shirt to get our tiki torch back. And at one point, I'm floating down the river, and there's a guy just standing there drinking a beer, shirtless, because that's what you do. And I float past him the whole time, he's just looking down in my canoe.